Welcome back to the Citizen Channel. You're all staying safe and well. And our odds show, we're going to have a look at the City versus Spurs game on the 19th of February 2022, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. So we're going to have a look at any value we can get from the bookies, how we can sting them this time, and of course my charity bets. I've got 3 this week. I've usually do a couple, but I split one of the bets into another half just because of the circumstances, and fingers crossed it'll work, but more on that later. Of course, I've got a nominated charity. It will be a cancer charity, I can tell you that now. We had a win obviously against Sporting. We had over 3.5 goals, so that came in. Unfortunately, my other little bet didn't, but we got half of it. And as I say, I cover all losses, so a little bit more for the nominated charity, that's for sure. Of course, there'll always be a City leading in these. There'll be some Spurs, little notes on Spurs stuff as well, if there's anything of value. And of course, if any Spurs fans are watching, it might be of interest to you. I don't condone gambling anyway. Please, when the fun stop, and be gamble aware. And of course, if you do find yourself having problems around organisations, you can get in touch with you. If you are having any problems, just give us a shout and I can point you in the right direction. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already done so. If you're new to the channel, if you're not new to the channel, pass the word, please, and press that notification button so you know these vlogs are coming out. City past, present, and forever, of course, on these vlogs. And I also have a little movie TV channel as well. So if you're into films and TV, have a look at that if you get a chance. To make an old man very, very happy. Please, thumbs up, guys, and give us that thumbs up. Be very, very welcome indeed. And yes, just a quick mention before we go into it. Yeah, I've been mentioning it on my other vlogs as well. The Spurs game, we got the 40-minute applause, haven't we, for the life of Darren Blair, who sadly passed away recently. So we did it at Norwich, of course, and City have said they can't do anything specific because they do get a lot of obviously people asking for this, which is understandable. They have mentioned it to Sky, so I'm sure Sky will mention it. But I know it's big on Twitter now, so I'm hoping it'll be 100% round that ground against Spurs on Saturday evening. So yeah, 40 minutes applause, of course, on 40 minutes. Just a minute applause, not 40 minutes. It'd be nice to have 40 minutes applause, wouldn't it, for the life of Darren Blair. So hopefully you can join in and pass the word if you've not already done so. Right, let's check out some value on this. All prices are as at the 18th of February 2022 at, what shall we say, 9 a.m, something like that. Yeah, all these prices. So check your prices, they say. These were the general price. If it's anything specific to a bookmaker, I'll quote it. Otherwise, it's just generally available. The match odds, City are 2-7 on. Fair enough. Not a bad price. If you don't mind long odds-ons, I mean, that's probably a lot less than some of the games we play, which is understandable against Spurs. They have beaten us once this season, haven't they? The draw is 5-1, and a Spurs win, you can generally get 10-1. This is my starting 11. Please watch my preview show for the reasoning behind it. I'll just give you my starting 11. Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Rodri, Bernardo, KDB, Sterling, Foden, and Mahrez. Yes, I think we're injury-free, so that should probably be it. And again, thoughts in brief on the game, just to give you an idea of how my thinking's going. I mean, it'd be great if we can show us as the sort of return of goals that we did against Sporting the other day. Obviously, we need to up that scoring ratio. So if we take our chances, we need to really try and do that, of course. And a clean sheet is very possible, I think, in this. I would go for at least a 2-goal winning margin. So I'm hoping for at least a 2 or 3-0. But there's always a but, isn't there? With Son and Kane about, they could sneak one. Kane up for obvious reasons. Son likes scoring against City, so they can always sneak one. So I'd go also for a 3-1 or a 4-1. So I'm quite happy on that. That's sort of just a brief outline of the bases. I've done this little value betting odds show on. Right, first goal scorer, we've got Mahrez at 4-1. Yeah, he's on form, isn't he? So certainly on form. Sterling's 5-1 with 365. Foden 11-2 with 365. You can get 6-1 on KDB and the maestro, of course, Bernardo. If he volleys in another one, get 6-1 on Bernardo as well. Over to Tottenham, yeah, Kane is 9-1. That's not bad, is it, guys? I mean, I don't mind them scoring one, and we can score 3 or 4. Don't particularly want them to score the first one, but that's not a bad price, is it? 9-1. And Son is 14-1. You get 14-1. We bet 365. You Tottenham fans can fill your boots there. Have a go at that. Cancelo's the outside chances for City that have an opportunity. I'm thinking of free kicks, corners, that sort of thing. With our defenders seem to do okay, don't they? Cancelo keeps peppering that goal. He's 20-1. He's got to put one in eventually. Diaz and Laporte are both 25-1. Laporte is 25-1 with bet 365. He's a bit short at other bookies. But the one I really like, I usually like. I've not done it this time. I've not gone on it this time for a charity bet. But anytime goal scorer, you can get 2-1. Kevin De Bruyne, he's due a goal, another goal, isn't he? Paddy Power, 2-1. Bernardo, hey, the maestro, another volley, perhaps at 21-10, so better than 2-1. You can get on Bernardo. So they're giving money away this week. Kane, 3-1, 3-1 with Sky. I mean, is it written in the stars? I mean, Sky are very generous there for you Tottenham fans. This is any time goal scorer, don't forget, not first goal scorer. 3-1, Kane, unbelievable. Son, 4-1. He loves scoring against City. I think you Tottenham fans can certainly have an option of having a good go if you have faith in your team, that is, which be interesting to see. And obviously, outsiders for City, Cancelo again is 7-1 with Hills. That's okay. Diaz is 10-1 and Laporte's 9-1 with Paddy Power to score any time, don't forget. So they're not bad prices. Both teams to score, yeah, the bookies are favouring no. So they're favouring a clean sheet. I'm hoping for a clean sheet, but as I said, you never know. 3-4 on for no, and for a yes, it's evens for both teams to score. That is quite tempting. I must admit, that is quite tempting. It's not tempting enough to tempt me in, but it is quite tempting. Correct scores, here we go. Here's the interesting ones. A 1-0 City win. Oh, it's got to be more than that, surely. 15-2 with 365. A 2-0, 6-1 with Bet Victor. A 2-1 City win, so a tight game is 9-1. A 3-0 City win, 15-2 with Bet 365. A 3-1, which I'm edging towards 11-1. A 4-0 is 14-1, and a 4-1 again, which I'd be happy with, is 18-1. So here we go. Here's the first half of the charity bet, split in half. I'm going for 3-1. I'm going to go at 10.5 on Smarky. So the first bit of the charity bet, I've gone City to win 3-1. So I'm taking a chance when you do the correct scores, of course you are. But I'll do that at 10.5. It's worth a go, isn't it, guys? Got to try different things, haven't we? It gets a bit boring doing the both teams to score and that sort of thing. So we'll have a go at that anyway for the first charity bet. You fancy a draw? 1-1 is 12-1 with Bet Victor. 2-2 is 25-1. Very, very possible. A Spurs win, if you think Spurs will nick it 1-0, you can get 28-1 at Corals. If you think they can nick it 2-1, 33 with Bet Victor. Half-time, full-time, this is an interesting. This is where my other half of that charity bet's gone. Half-time, full-time. City's 5-6 on. That's good. That's tempting. Very, very tempting. Yeah, but I think, a draw and City wins 3-1. Can Tottenham keep us out for a half? Hopefully not, because I hate going in at half time and not being in the lead. But hey, that's not a bad price. A Spurs to be winning at half time and a draw is 25-1 with Corals. That's good. A draw and then a Spurs win is 20-1. So again, you Spurs fans can fill your boots totally on this one. Spurs and then City to win, total turnaround. Spurs at half time, City full time is 22-1. So this is my second half of the charity bet. I've gone for a draw at half time. Again, I'm pushing it here, guys. I might not be adding to this charity because if City absolutely batter them. A draw at half time and City to win. I only got at 2.85. I only bet on the exchanges. I don't bet with the bookmakers. So I got 2.85. So I've gone for that one. Fingers crossed, guys. Interesting on the handicap, if you get Spurs plus 2 goals, you can get evens on that. Generally, that's not bad. And if you have City minus a goal, you can get 4-5 on as well. So it's not something I'd normally bet on, but I just thought it looked interesting, so I thought I'd mention that to you. And the goals over under, this is where my third and final bet is going to be on. Over 2.5, you get 6-10 on Hills. that's pretty good, isn't it? Over 2.5. There's got to be 3 goals in it, surely. Surely there's got to be 3 goals in this. Over 3.5, you can get 31-20 with Paddy Power, even better. But yes, my charity bet, I'm gonna go for over 2.5. So as long as it's over 2.5, doesn't matter who scores them or where it is. I've got at 0.6, so more or less the same as Hills, but I've got that on the exchanges. So that's my third and final charity bet. Please keep your fingers crossed for me, guys, if it doesn't impinge on what you've had a bet on. Also, before obviously we'll carry on with a few more to look at. Winning margins, a City 1-goal winning margin 11-4. That's not bad. A 2-goal City margin, which I like, is 3-1, and a 3-goal winning margin, which I also like, is 9-2. And if you fancy tearing the Cockneys apart totally, 4 or more, you can get 6-1 with Betfair Sports on that for a City winning margin. If you fancy Spurs to win, I've not looked at anything more than a 1-goal winning margin. You get 13-1 Spurs fans for a 1-goal. Well, City fans, if you want to do that, I'm not going to hold it against you. 13-1 on a 1-goal winning margin for Spurs. To win 2-0, City can get 11-10. So you think City will keep a clean sheet and win this game? Get 11-10 generally. Very, very good. Penalty in a match. I mean, we are drawing the penalties now after going a long time without any penalties. We seem to be getting quite a few. So on 365, for no, it's 4-5 on, which again is okay. That's not a bad price for no, is it? 4-5 on. But if you fancy a penalty, yes, 7-4. 7-4 we bet 365. As long as Sterling's rampaging down that wing and getting in that box, there's a very, very good chance, isn't it? Especially with Spurs defence. And to finish corners. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think it'll be. We don't usually. I think the last couple of games we've certainly had less than 10 corners. So under 11.5, as you'd expect, is actually favoured with the bookies at 7-10 on with Paddy Power, and I wouldn't object to that at all. I don't mind betting odds on, as you know, 7-10, and over 11.5 goals is 11-10 against. But I don't particularly see that against Tottenham, to be honest with you. But there you go. There's the bets, guys. Please let me know what you're having a flutter on or you've got an interest in. Just to go through the charity bets, I've got City to win 3-1 at 10-5, taking a chance. Yeah, it's probably win 4-1. I was nearly going to do 4-1 as well, but I couldn't get it on the exchanges. There was no price offered, so I would have done a 4-1. So the other half of that bet, if you like, other half of the bet is a draw at half time and City to win at 2.85. Again, I've took a chance because I'm hoping it'll be City, to be honest with you. And the last bet on for charity this week, please, fingers crossed for me, guys. Over 2.5 goals in the game at 0.6. So let's get some more money for the charities there. And don't forget that minute's applause for Mr. Blair as well. There, Darren Blair, that'd be wonderful. Anyway, let me know what you're having to go on, and let me know even if you come back on and tell me what you've won on as well. Just let me know, guys. It's nice to hear back from you, the comments, and to say if you can give us a little thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much, and much appreciated. Anyway, whatever you got to do, rest day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Till we meet here again on the Citizen channel. I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. I hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.